Hello everyone, welcome to my place. I found a few interesting things to help Jehovah's Witnesses or to destroy Jehovah's Witnesses. Why I choose to destroy? Because that is the right thing to do, to stop them from coming to your doors, stop them pretending to use the word Christians. These people don't even deserve to be called Christians. If you seen what we seen, what they have done to their members, you would never call them Christians. The purpose of this video to shed the light, the truth, and the honest from me and others like me who left this organization, who grew up, was born into it. We all are one voice, the truth, the real truth. I saw a couple of videos. One a couple of days ago. Well, actually it was almost a week ago. And Mike and Kim may be doing a video on that one. But I'm going to bring out a little bit highlights. Because my computer is kind of giving me problems. My voice and my picture, it's not synchronized. Hopefully when I get my next computer, this problem will be resolved. So I'm kind of embarrassed. The misery I'm going through right now. I could use my iPhone, but the problem is they only give me 15 minutes. And that's bad. But getting to the point, I was listening into a talk from a live Kingdom Hall, talking about the governing body is asking basically for Jehovah's Witnesses to write letters to Russia. I saw 3 videos this morning showing a bunch of mail going to Russia. I mean a lot of it. It sickened my stomach when I saw these 2 videos. It doesn't help the ones who died in this religion, people who shone in this religion, people who was completely kicked out of this religion for asking honest questions about the governing body, the doctrines, and about Charles T. Russell was preaching that they was going to heaven in 1914. That means that was the end of the world. But they changed it because they didn't want people to believe their church or their organization was supposed to go in heaven in 1914. Now, if Charles T. Russell died in 1914, then I wonder, did God took him No, because they all thought they was going to be transformed into angels and go straight up there. But Charles T. Russell died, so most of his teachings is still going on today. Bible Students Movement is still alive, preaching the same lies as Jehovah's Witnesses are today with Charles T. Russell's teachings and Judge Rutherford. People, we're here to tell you the ban on Russia, I support it because it is the right thing to do. So you don't have to, oh man, not them again. I hope it's not those witnesses knocking at my door. It's Saturday. Why did that guy come so early? You don't have to listen to that nonsense anymore. You don't have to see their carts with their propaganda, can't even say the word right, their lies on the magazines. We don't have to worry about people dying for no blood transfusion. And the ones who died because they wasn't allowed to have organ transplant. Yeah, that was one of the doctrines that they used to have. It would be like cannibalized of taking someone's heart, putting it in someone else's body. Or someone has a good lung, they donate their lung to somebody else. Or stomach, or anything. This cult has so many doctrines. Tetanus shots, for example, wasn't legal to have. So you're allowed to have someone burns a mark on you. To one guy, and he made a video on it. He asked them what's in vaccine. The guy told him. He said, where's the blood? He said, what are you talking about? Well, I was told y'all got blood in vaccine. He said, no, there's no blood in vaccine. Because they don't do real research. Has any Jehovah's Witnesses ever looked up Jewish virtual library and go in there, go to history, go to the temples, and see what they got for their first and second temple? Second temple, right on the button, 70 AD. First temple, 587. What? That's not what Jehovah's Witnesses teach. It's 586. No, 607. So they're calling the Jewish people liars, and it's their temple was destroyed. It was a Jehovah's Witnesses temple. It was theirs. They should know their own history. And where are we supposed to got it from? The crackerjack box? Because it always feels like it. Because I did the research. If y'all see my videos and saw it for yourself, the evidence that I pulled up, Nebuchadnezzar's father was still alive. He died in 605. And Jerusalem was still up. While his father was still alive. Watchtower has rewritten history to make their religion accurate. Just like I saw a video this morning. The Mormons are scared to death about the DNA, about the American Indians are not Jews. So they got this guy going around, which they made a video, but you're not able to leave a comment, and convincing the audience, I suppose this probably was the Mormons, that don't worry about the DNA test. He said, I believe in Joseph Smith. I believe he was a prophet. I believe the Book of Mormon is real. That should be enough evidence. Which, I didn't quite get more into it. But this guy probably was hired by the Mormons. Probably gave him quite a bit of money to shed a lie light to convince the Mormons that what you're hearing is nonsense. Put faith first and let the evidence be that faith. Wow! That's just like Jehovah Witnesses. In other words, everything that was written, it was a lie. Just believe in Jehovah. If your elders molesting your children, just live in Jehovah's hands. So it doesn't matter how you tell a lie if you can put some twists and turns to it and make it feel good, that it would stop a person from thinking. And that's exactly what the governing body has. They're trying to convince the world by banning Jehovah's Witnesses that witnesses are being persecuted for doing a good deed. There is no good deed in this cult-like religion. People, we lived and was and breathed as Jehovah's Witnesses. Now, the word breathe is the ones who came out of their mother's womb and they had no choice. That's what they was taught from day one when they come out of their mother's womb. Those was the ones that it's very hard to wake up. But a bunch of them is getting there. Others like me was on one side of the world before we came into this false religion. I was able gradually see things that I didn't like. I saw evil things when it came toward my family and my friends, and it stuck in my head. I was able to determine something is wrong with this religion. The only thing that kept me going is the name of their God, Jehovah. Until I broke away and finally found out this is nothing but a lie. And then here on JW Broadcast, myself, that this is not God's name. I wish I was Jehovah's Witnesses 15, 20, 30 years ago. I wish I would have heard that my own 2 ears. Hell would have happened. I would have left one way or another. Because people, they don't give you enough evidence that you are in a cult. I don't know. I mean, when your governing body give you your spiritual food right there on the platter, it tells you the God you worship, you pray to, it's not even God's name. And you still going around knocking on people's doors and calling yourself Jehovah's Witnesses. And they call me mental insane, mental crazy, because I left before I even knew that that was in God's name. I was already scratching the foundation of this religion at that time. I never knew. And y'all out there see the videos on your broadcast? And y'all got magazines coming up in April, almost the last week of April, telling you that these governing bodies, leaders, are allowed to make mistakes because they're humans. And you got a stupid, nincompoop, dumbass governing body can't even answer any questions in the Australia court when a lawyer asking him questions. Can you repeat the question again? Can you repeat the question again? How can you believe this is the only true religion? This religion has to be banned to make the Bible to be accurate. Jehovah's Witnesses, you could be the first foundation stone of religion going down. You should take it as a blessing, because it could wake up other people to see if their religion is going to fall next. And to see millions of letters of different videos of going out to go to Russia to protect this cult. I hope they take those letters and burn them and read the truth when the letters comes in about how evil, corrupt this religion is. Because see, we have more evidence One, we was in it. Two, we don't know what we're talking about. So we've been on both sides to examine what is true and what is a lie. But Jehovah's Witnesses, they can't do that. They can't examine what we know to see if it's a true or lie. Because when you almost get to a point, you almost got them, they jump to another question. They jump to another one. Try and throw you off. Just like the preaching work. They only being programmed to use certain verses from the Bible, and the rest of it is their own literature. Can you imagine they could have abandoned Judge Rutherford's books, literature, if it was today's time, when he predicted that Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, all this faithful man was old, was going to come back alive? Do you know how stupid it would be today if they resurrected that teaching right now? Every Jehovah's Witness sooner or later would have to get up and walk out. But they've been preaching this lie since 1919. Judge Rutherford wrote the Harp of God and Book of Salvation. That's the two books that started the foundation of 1925. Can you imagine that teaching be today? I mean, if it was stupid at that time, it should still be stupid today. That's the reason why we bring this information up. Nothing has changed. It's just turned a little bit different to make it look like it's something new, a new lie. It's still a lie. One of these days, those men will be resurrected, because the Bible says there'll be first ones going to be resurrected. A bunch of them will be resurrected, and the rest of the dead will be resurrected after the 1,000 years. So that means no Jehovah's Witnesses will be resurrected after 1,000 years. And that's up to the cross. Because he did say in the Bible, righteous and unrighteous will be resurrected, but they will be judged. I got a question, Jehovah's Witnesses. What happened if Christ said, how many years did you put in your minister servants teaching lies about me? Can any of y'all tell me you was minister for 1 month? I'll let you live. Remember the story about, I'm saying it could have been Christ was talking to Abraham since we know Christ is our God. If there was 50 people in Sodom and Gomorrah, would you let the rest of them live? If there was 30, everyone went down to 20. If there was 10, would you not destroy the city? And guess what? There was only 4 people, and the angels had to drag them out. Jehovah's Witnesses, the angels, you could say, drag us out of your false religion. That's the reason why we are getting our serious doubts from everything. It's just like a whisper in our ears to get out now. And you call us mental crazy. Yeah, I am mental crazy. I will be so mental crazy that I will be insane before I go back into this false religion. To go back to be mental crazy again. Because I will not accept your lies in the so-called misinterpret Bible that y'all going around having called a silver sword. Never, I will never return to become a member. So I totally agree with Russia to ban you. I agree for the next countries to step up to do their job to shut Watchtower down and ban all publications to be destroyed. Even your fake Bibles to be banned and burned. And it would be a privilege to set that big bonfire of false literature, set it on fire. It would be a privilege to set my brothers and sisters free from this false religion, and keep anyone else from falling into the trap. Thank you for watching this video. And think for one thing, it's a good thing for Jehovah's Witnesses to fall first, because it's going to prove the Bible is telling the truth when false religion is going to fall to pieces. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.